Okay, I am live. I am live. I have put the StreamYard link in there for anyone who would dare or who has something to comment. You know, I think they should build that in. They should build that into streams that you can just add people to the stream. It seems like it would just be simple, wouldn't it? It'd be to, StreamYard's disadvantage and YouTube's advantage. But YouTube needs the advantage probably for their own platform. Anyway, so anyhow, I just had a fresh shower and I'm feeling invigorated. Y'all, I'm I got okay. I got to start from the scratch. Let me start from the scratch. This is about AB Media, and I'm a vengeful person. So when y'all see me acting up, it's because somebody pissed me off, and I have no choice but to respond. I'm built like that, right? I'm built like that. I don't know how to be different. I'm never gonna be the bigger person. That shit ain't in me. You understand? If you say some shit or do some shit to me, I'm coming. I'm goddamn coming. That's just how I am. I'm made like that. So anyway, this is about AB Media. AB Media, he waltzes his ass over to my channel. Plenty, right? Plenty. He can come over here. He can say what he want to say in the chat. AB Media can come over here. He can get on the panel. I don't never, ever, ever give AB Media a hard time. Never. He might not like what I have to say, but I don't block him. I don't drop him down, and I don't silence him. I really don't do anybody like that. You know what I'm saying? I really don't do anybody like that. Oh, we got a person. Hold on. Here we go.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, what's going on, man? It's Mar. How are you?
I'm doing all
What's
right. So
going
what's going on between you and Bizarro? What's going on?
Okay, so a couple of things are going on, but to make it long story short, I was just explaining. He's allowed to come up. Hey, what's up, Gabe? He's allowed to come over here, like anybody, and I don't treat him disrespectful. We have antagonism between us, but I don't drop him. I don't block him. I don't ban him. I don't disrespect him if he come over here. I'm cool. I'm a new page most of the time with whoever. That's how I operate. So he come and waltz and do whatever he want over here. I go over there. I'm just trying to see what he's talking about with this Minnesota woman that got shot, and he's doing all kind of misinformation.
Yeah.
Okay, so his grift was realized to me yesterday. He had a formula, and I typed a couple of things in, like, you got some facts wrong. Where are you getting your facts? This is basic information, and it's wrong. And what happened is his ego kicked in. So he starts like attacking me and focusing on me. And the more he talks, the more I realize, like, oh, he got all his facts off, you know? And then so he ended up blocking me, and it pissed me off. It pissed me off. Why you gonna block me? Because I'm telling you facts and you don't want to hear facts. But if you read his, what do you call it, his description, he actually thinks he's a media person. He thinks he's delivering news. You understand?
Yeah.
And so
I mean, the same way that Bizarro thinks he's Superman. I mean, this is what we have. I mean, you have to look at it. Like
Mhm.
BGS done the smart thing, which just kept up with the gender war. Didn't bother covering it at all. All right. That's what he should have did. Okay.
Right,
This is very
right.
open and shut. This is on tape. There is no like the border patrol has no authority over United States citizens. There's no real reason for this woman to be shot or killed. I mean, the first shot, crazy. Two shots after that, even crazier.
Very
The
much so.
actual
Yeah.
Justice Department running interference and obstruction of justice for somebody who killed somebody and not
Right.
allowing the state where it happened to not be allowed to look at evidence, crazy.
Crazy.
But
Insane.
but here's the thing. This is the side that they chose. This
And
is the
that's the
side
thing.
that they
But
chose.
this is the side they chose. But what's crazy is he don't even the first mistake he got. He just said, "I'm taking this side because this is what we supposed to believe, right, guys? It's that cult mentality that BGS teaches them. Think like a sheep. Go with the crowd. Follow the shepherd. Don't have an opinion of your own." So he comes on this live stream. He ain't actually read nothing. He ain't saw nothing. He hasn't cross referenced multiple reports. He ain't did no basic research. He's already got, like you said, the Trump mentality. The people are wrong. I'm right. We're Trump, we're MAGA, whatever we do, however we do it, illegal or not, we're right. He comes up there to make that point, but he ain't even did his basic research. See, that's where he messed up.
Yeah, but he
DOD
don't do
got on there.
research.
That's what I found out. That's what I found out. His grift, just like BGS wants to be a analyst, and he wants to be a what is it, activist. He wants to be a chemist. This is the
StreamYard
same thing,
activist. Yeah, StreamYard activist.
right? But I don't even say that. Um, and so he's learning it from his teacher. He's learning the same thing. I can pretend to be what I want to be. I'm gonna pretend to be a newscaster. I have a background in journalism. Who, where, when, why, what. Those are the basics of a story. He didn't have no information. Do you know how we caught him? DOD said to him point blank. He said, "Do you remember how the officer did this? Move to the left. Did you see how she turned her car to the right?" And he was like, "That's what I heard. That's what I heard." He said, "Wait a minute, man. You mean you showing this shit and you reporting on it and you ain't even watched it for the first time? You haven't even seen it?" He was like, "Nah, I haven't seen it." You see what I'm talking about?
The the videos everywhere. How could you've not seen it?
That's the point. That's why he was getting mad with me, because I was pointing out, dude, you got inconsistent. What are you talking about? Have you read anything? Do you know anything? I started questioning him because see, he's got a formula, and that's what they all do. These grifters, these fake folks, they have a formula to hide under the cover of something so that they can look like a thing without actually being a thing. And when you start asking questions, and you start probing or engaging, then it's like, oh shit, I don't have answers. Oh shit, I can't figure that out. Oh shit, I'm caught. It's very interesting. So that's what he does. He's got a formula. I realized it yesterday. I never really thought about it, but he has a formula. He comes and he states a kind of a general understanding of something, maybe a headline, and then he goes straight to the content. You'll notice AB mostly just keeps playing the damn video to react to it. So you're watching it in live time while he's watching it. That's apparently. He doesn't actually know what he's about to watch, okay? But he's a newscaster. And then he relies on the audience to pull up and have the conversation of
Correct.
substance. He's not the one. So I figured that out yesterday. I just said a couple of things and it threw him off because he don't know nothing.
I mean, he's like a much worse version than Art New but I get what he's doing. I get why he's doing it because the ignigs who he actually pander to, you know, give them a place in society because most people don't want to listen to ignorant men say shit. And the moment they
Right.
open their mouth, they run them out of everywhere. So this is what they just turned the manosphere kind of into. I mean, I understand what's going on, and this can easily be solved by just fucking reading or just doing
Easy.
basic fucking research.
Easy.
But to them, they have to be obstinate and so-called anti-black women to the point to where they're anti-black people at the end of the fucking day, while they're pretending like they're pro-black man at the end of the day. And it doesn't make any sense. And this is how come, how BGS always talks all this shit and starts all this shit within the space, and nobody ever really says anything about it because they just want that comfortable porch monkey perch for him for him to start feeding these dumb niggas, misinformation and all this kind of, you know, a sexless man is telling you how to hate the woman that he's not even with. And these dudes fall for it every time. Look, I don't feel sorry for none of these dudes. Um, and look at the people that BGS empowers. He empowered the AB media. This dude would
That's
just
what.
be an ordinary chat nigga, just donating and just
Right.
another BGS yup yup. But this dude now has taken over. He's kind
The
of like the
Coliseum.
mushroom that actually grows out of the cow patty. Like this is what the type of thing that BGS creates.
And that's why I'm on his head. That's exactly why I'm on his head. And I told BGS to his face, I was like, BGS, this stuff is fake. You're a fake activist. You don't have any
Yes.
institutions. You don't have any objectives. We argued, I don't know if you know that, but we argued for 4 hours straight, 4.5 hours
Oh, I
straight
know. I know. I saw it.
the
I was
other
gonna
day.
do content on it. I'm like, but BGS don't even know how to talk to women. He can't even reason with women. He can't even come up with good complaints. And the only thing he can do is surround himself with people who got more credentials than him, but just as stupid as him. That's very key because
But
you can't really do
you
business with
notice I
actual
asked
people.
him though, I said, if you taking credit, then why did not Tia Son Johnson, why doesn't he put your name on there as a co-writer then? And everything he does. since you're responsible. You know what I'm saying? If you're taking credit for another man's work, why isn't your name on it too? Why?
I mean, but Tierson Johnson hasn't done anything since, like, when I did that live stream going over their actual content, every one of these dudes took their content down. They took it all down. They took it
Mm,
all down. And it made it look like they wasn't on the side when it came to politics. What they were trying to do is they were trying to run their anti-black woman angle on these, ignigs, and then not realizing that the right wing was on some anti-black people shit. Not just black women, but black people in general. And now they're kind of stuck out there because of all these things that are happening. This is happening because of the side that they chose. This is the side that you
absolutely.
chose. And this is why I'm really not even doing content right now. Because guess what? My party ain't in charge of anything. The side that I picked is not in charge of anything. And the people who are, quote unquote, I mean, there's a real middle of the road and then there's a fake middle of the road.
Hmm.
The fake middle of the road is I'm going to keep my mouth shut. I'm never going to criticize the Republican Party type shit, but I'm only going to go after Democrats, but a middle of the road. That's the fake middle of the road shit. Like the real middle of the road shit, call out both sides. It's twice the work, but I get it. But the thing is that a lot of people, you even had Negro imperialists. We're talking about these non-voting motherfuckers who want to dick ride Trump on this Venezuela shit. And it's like, wow, these
Right.
people have no identity. They'll attach themselves to a grenade if they could clout chase off a full pin grenade. They would attach themselves to that shit.
Yeah,
Like
and
these
I
people
don't
just
think I don't
lost.
think people I don't think people even know the depth of the danger of what he's doing. They're not even processing what does that mean
They don't
for the
care.
global south? What does that mean for the world order? How is that going to change things when we make a rule that you could just go in and snatch somebody's president because you got more power? You're opening chaos. You're destroying whatever little bullshit organizations, ICC, UN, EU. You're destroying everything. The whole world order is crumbling because you
O-
are a fool without a leash. I mean, they're not processing
Okay, so
anything.
how do you stop India from going out to Pakistan? How do you stop
Right,
China from going into Taiwan? How do you
right,
stop Cambodia from striking back against Thailand?
exactly.
And these are just big conflicts. Then you got the smaller local conflicts over things. And it's like, and this whole, like, Maduro is a petro dude. He don't need to be fucking with no damn fentanyl. You have to come up with a case and get a conviction. And let's say you don't get that conviction and you, quote unquote, in their country to build, quote unquote, infrastructure. Dude, you got 36 months left in office. What he's proposing is a 20-year plan.
And
And
you're
you
gonna
only
put
got three
Stephen,
years
and you're
left
gonna
in
put Steve,
office?
but you're gonna put Stephen Miller in charge of somebody else's country. They don't even have boots on the ground now, and they have people
They're going to
leaving,
have
going
to.
to Colombia. That I know you can't leave that kind of chaos behind. And then I'm not trying to be
Yes, you
funny, but
can.
you got a woman in charge. You have a literal woman in charge. How long you think she gonna last? Come on now.
I mean,
I'm
but at
not
the end
coming
of the
down on
day,
women, but I'm
she's
telling
in
you
a
that there are
bad
men,
she's in a
there are
bad
men who
position
want her
too.
spot. Right. She's in a very bad position.
Because now Russia and China is paying her for oil, and then they're escorting their fucking oil vessels, while Donald Trump said he's going to steal all the natural resources of the country. So she's in a hard position too, and you
Right.
can't put boots on the ground because Congress is not going to authorize that money. Okay, Congress not going to authorize the money. You think them oil companies going to put up the money? They're not putting up that money. They just there to profit and benefit. So it's like, okay, you can't do anything until you get the security under control. Okay, let's say you have the security under control. You think these people just going to allow foreigners to come in their country and just start
Nope.
smashing up roads and building infrastructure to allow their shit to be stolen? We're doing the Iraq shit all over again. The only thing we're doing
Exactly.
is we have a functional government in charge versus not having one when we actually deposed Saddam Hussein. It's the same situation. Venezuela is the same exact size of Iraq. Rather than desert, it's jungle based. Same thing. You're not going to have enough manpower to secure anything. And look, what did we get out of Iraq? Nothing. We don't. Who controls the oil? Who knows who controls the oil over there? Did the prices
Right.
come down? No, they didn't. And all these prices are low right now Guess what happens as soon as they put the security in charge there? The prices are going to go right back up because as soon as there's an actual pause of any kind in any kind of oil transportation or exploration, the prices go up. The price is going to go up as soon as we find out who's going to be doing security. So the American taxpayers, who was broke 5 minutes ago, now have all this money for war in Venezuela for only few people to profit and benefit.
I mean, it's
So these people
insane.
did all this anti-black women shit to end up in another fucking war. After he said he was going to end all wars and didn't. Unreal. This is the side they chose, though. And look, leave them out there. The best thing is for these people to do is to not ever get any black pussy at all. That's why I'm happy about it. Because the nigga farms have finally been shut the fuck down and nobody has any use for these ignorant dumb niggas online. That's why they're mad as shit. And that's why they're trying to destroy everything in sight because nobody needs them. And they're trying to create an actual place for them in society with misinformation.
Absolutely. And see, I think that some of them just want to be, they just want to follow something powerful. And that's why they're anti-black men, because they don't think that black men can do anything. Black men can't lead. So if I hang up under the white man's ball sack and just follow him into glory, that covers me too. That's a part of the issue as well. And I think that they also think somehow stupidly that, oh, we're gonna end up with, 50-cent oil now that we're still in oil. That's not going to be passed to you. You don't understand the game. This is a billionaire's
You
game.
had these
I
Negro
don't.
imperialists try to pretend like this was some plan that they were a part of, that they were let
Right.
in on beforehand. These people are
No.
celebrating this shit. And it's like, dude, do you not understand? He just destabilized the entire planet by doing
Yes.
this.
Yes. And he ain't done. That's the worst part. He ain't done.
And
He
he
ain't
got
stopping in
three more
Venezuela.
years left to do even more shit.
And he's talking about he gonna go over here to Greenland. I mean, God, Lee.
I mean, but Greenland is a white country, so he's not going to go in there, right? But like these brown people based countries, look out.
Right. Right.
And
Right.
we're here because of the judiciary. The judiciary made sure that he didn't go to trial when he was supposed to, and that's where we're at right now. And
Hmm.
I'm sorry, um,
They destroying the
they don't
world like
understand that
little
black
bit by little
conservatives are
bit.
not needed.
No, they're not. They're done. Their time is over. Those little mouthpieces they had are at. You're at this point. If you're a black conservative, you're actually irritating them because they're. Elon Musk just tweeted out that he's focused on white men and white men power. And he's part of this billionaire crew. He has a lot of influence. This is the issue. They are focused on white male patriarchy. That excludes black men. And so these coons that keep running up under them, they're foolish. And this is why I really had, BGS was like, I don't understand why you so mad. I'm looking at the fact that you have literally a white male. You say the white man is so, trepidatious and he's done so much to victimize you because y'all are all victims, right? And the moment he comes up with all this glory and high IQ you have, can you hear me? Hello? Uh-oh. Is my sound in?
Yeah, I'm saying, go ahead, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but the moment that this
No,
this
no, go
this
ahead.
what
I hear you. I hear you.
okay, cool. The moment this white man pulls up and he proceeds to, exploit your space and do all these things, look how you behave. And that's what and here, you talk about the black woman hate, but look how you talk to me. Look how you treat me or anybody. I said that. I said, you got MOT, you got gay. Look how you talk to these black men. But a white man come up and he doing all kind of disrespect. You ain't got no real smoke. You joking and laughing and being lighthearted. This is what I'm talking about. That's the embodiment of self-hate, black anti-blackness within black people. And he just could not see it. I'm like, you got to see yourself. You can't even see who is in opposition to you. You can't even see. You're blind, literally. And that's why I was so mad about it. I just said,
This whole
wow, that's
thing.
not what. Wow.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. What we said, MOT?
But you got to understand why these people insert themselves into progressive male spaces. They do it to intentionally disrupt and destroy progress. Intentionally.
Well, they are, because people are not thinking. They are not
Weaponize
thinking at
ignorant
all.
men, give them a false actual mission, which is to complain and argue about the women that don't need them and don't want them. Like he can't point toward a singular solution or an actual person of success. Like giving Art Newstall an actual platform is that helping black men everywhere around the country? Giving AB Media a platform is that helping people around the country? Edward Anderson. I mean, I could go down the line. Mr. Z, giving these dudes the ability to apathy mind lost and broken and forgotten men. Is that supposed to help out people in any way? No.
Mm-mm, not at all.
These people just want to live off anti-social security. That's all they want to do. They want the attention from these ignorant niggas, and they don't even care about progression. They just as the people who've been forgotten.
Yeah, I
Not
mean
tell
that
them to
was
get
one of the
their
things
shit
that
together. Not tell them to get their act together. None of that.
right. And I told BGS that I said y'all don't have anything. Where are the institutions? Where are the laws? Where's anything? Organizations, a think tank. You have not developed anything. You got to be honest with yourself. You have nothing that you guys have done. All this talking. You think that like the world, And he's told me, well, people are influenced by what I say. They're monitoring me. I was like, BGS, I got so tired of going in circles with him. I said, dude, you are just living in delusion. You really want to be so influential. You're taking credit for things you can't even prove. Where's your footprints? I just want him to just come out of his delusion a little bit. But he can't do that. And it's the same thing. AB Media is sitting over there making a damn fool out of himself. He's proven that he's not literate. He's proven that he doesn't know what reliable sources are yet. He's wanting to pretend, just like BGS pretends to be a chemist. He wants to pretend to be a newscaster and somebody who knows what's going on. And he's a political person. He's an analyst and he can provide the news and tell you what's going on. And he ain't even watched nothing. I mean, he literally
The
saw a
only thing he can
headline.
do is stunt on ignorant niggas. He cannot leave the ignorant nigga space. He can't leave. And guess what? BGS has ultimate hatred for these people. He has streams literally called "Ask Me Anything," but in parentheses, it's dumb niggas. Since you're too stupid to fucking read, why don't you ask me anything? Right? Unbelievable. And it's like he's an more introspective black man of reform. Okay, if this is the reform version of BGS being on this bullshit, what is the unreformed version of BGS about? Right? Yes, what he is, he's just a dark white supremacist, anti-black woman, anti-black family, good outcome person.
Yeah.
That's all he is. It's cool. And
And
here's
I
the
don't I
thing:
don't I don't know
the
what the
people
what
who
the
are over
motive
there
is
have
though. What
character
is
issues.
what is his fucking motive though? What does he get out of it? That's what I don't get.
He
You say
gets
you're
to
trying to
stall
help black men. What are you
progress.
getting?
He gets to stall progress. Yes, by weaponizing ignorant, dumb niggas. That's what he's
Well,
doing. He's purposefully stalling progress. For
Well, he got
people.
AB,
And he
he got
knows that
AB
he's doing
Media
it.
out here. He got AB Media out here delusional, thinking he can read and he can report and he understands and he can analyze. AB is on the spectrum and he needs to cut that shit out. And like you said, anybody who got good sense, if they're listening to him and they know anything at all, they're gonna be like, wait a minute, he got facts wrong. Wait a minute, he hasn't actually watched anything. He's not doing any analysis on common sense. For you to think that that's not murder, what's wrong with you? What are you looking at? Oh, you haven't
No,
looked at it, but you're reporting. Okay, all right. That's some slow shit. That's some slow shit you're doing.
no, I mean, but it's big business for the right wing, and it's barely even profitable for people and most of these people want left wing shit. That's the problem. They live in either right wing controlled areas where the Democrats or black women isn't a fucking problem. Like, look at all these things that AB Media does. He played black women talk, then he respond to black women talk. Don't even listen to what the topic is or what the subject is. Don't care. They're like, look, black woman talking. Ain't she so evil? Come up
Right,
here, ignigs, and why don't we just throw tomatoes at this black woman? And it's like, bro, you don't even know what the topic are, the subjects are. He lived in an area that is completely controlled by the right wing. There's no black woman in charge in Indiana, anywhere.
right, right.
But but they come online and claim that they're influential because they got a bunch of lost men from society. Like, you got people from functional European countries listening to ignorant niggas in the black manosphere, jumping up on panels. They have fucking socialism. They have no idea that these ignorant niggas are actually fighting for no one to have insurance. Like, these people live in countries that has universal fucking health care.
Exactly, exactly. Exactly. Oh, I know. The UK and France and Denmark, a lot of these places,
Yeah, Canada.
they got
Yeah.
fucking Canada, they got it. They can go to the doctor without getting a huge ass bill and all this other crazy shit or having no access to any health care. And these fools sit here, yeah, give more money to the billionaires and give me less. Yeah, raise my increase my health care so I can't afford it. Yeah, so you can make more money. It's just ignorant. And I don't necessarily like to go into the left versus right, but you can see they're clearly liberal. Everything about them
Yes.
is liberal because they are working class people. Matter of fact, a lot of these dudes is on the system right now, eating from food stamps, eating from Social
On the
Security. You
dole,
understand?
trying to point at black women that you need to take everything away from them. And it's like, you ignigs on the same fucking shit. Like these perennial check niggas are on the same system
They
themselves.
own the system. Literally, they would not be eating if it was not for them food stamps. And I mean, literally, there are some guys that we can look at in the manosphere, and if you ask them, if you really got into their business, they are literally on Social Security. They are literally surviving off of government funding, literally. Or they're with a woman or living off a sister or a mother who is. So you talking all that shit on the internet, but in real life, you wouldn't have no food in your mouth was it not for that system. Now make that make sense.
And the only reason why they think that they want government assistance to stop, because that's going to make these women snap back into form and go after substanceless niggas and allow them to be impregnated by them again. It's like, that shit ain't gonna happen. You're not up
Mm-mm,
next. The only thing she gonna
mm-mm.
do is find a dude who has their shit together and just go with that dude.
Right.
Like most of these dudes are here to apathy mind people who clearly have given up and isn't going to try. It's the same tired content from 13 or 14 years ago. They're just stealing the actual I would call it intellectual property, but let's call it unintellectual property and just fucking representing it to another group of lost dumb niggas. Like, they have no interest in trying to make these people better at anything. They're just giving them pre-made excuses on how come they're failing, like on some Tia Son Johnson shit, like some flat blackness shit, or just really stupid fucking intellectual sounding reasons. They want to be a victim for some dumb fucking reason.
The victimhood. Oh my God, the victimhood. And that's what I'm saying. If I'm trying to make the connection, I really am. If you're a victim in society, who is in power in society? So the only people who can be victimizing you are the people who have the power. And who are the people who have the power? That's where you need to focus. I'm not saying you have to have aggression, but that's where you need to focus your energy. Who made the rules? Who made the laws? Who is doing something? Who built the institution that you say is victimizing you? And they, for some reason, but even though black women don't have pretty much no power, they keep coming up with black women. This is all they focus on. And this is the clown shit. That's the clown shit that gets on my nerves. That's the clown
But the
shit.
power that black women fought for and they organized for is somehow supposed to be given to a bunch of ignorant niggas that don't like them. Why the fuck would they give all their power to them?
Well, politically, I think the only power that I have seen black women have is the ability to actually give direction to white liberals. I think that that's true. They depend
Yeah,
on us to
to some
organize. They
slight
depend on us.
extent, yeah. Yeah, to some slight
So
extent,
what
yeah.
now?
I say to some slight extent, yes.
Yeah, on the organizing level, when it comes to the internal parts of the Democratic Party on the ground and stuff like that, because you see right now, without black people, particularly black women's presence, when it comes to a lot of this leadership stuff, when these white folks are flailing out here trying to do protests. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know what resistance looks like. They don't know how to do it. They don't know how to engage the public and get the buy-in of the people. They have no clue how to be media savvy. And it's almost like, I'll be honest with you, it looks like the white media just doesn't give a fuck. They're barely covering any of their little
No.
king protests and none of the stuff they're doing. They care. They care less. It's like
And the
without black
thing
people,
is,
there's no action.
the
Hmm.
reason why they're not covering it, because shit ain't on fire. Like what this does is it breaks the system. Because normally, under normal circumstances, they would have
Right.
doxed this woman's whole family. They would have found somebody in their family to focus all the ire on. And as soon as some shit caught on fire, fuck this lady, she get no justice. So what happens when they're not giving you the show that you want? That normally shuts down every protest, and you obstructing justice. This shit looks crazy, and this is the side that
It
they chose.
does.
And look, what you got is you got a lot of black male groypers in the fucking space. That's what you have.
Yeah.
A lot of there's a little dark white supremacist in all these little ignigs. Yeah, they really think that holding the white man's ball bag is gonna fucking get them something. No, they're like a
They
caddy
ain't get you
for like
nowhere.
the golf game of fucking white supremacy.
All
They
you
are.
gotta do is look at Vivek Ramaswamy. He learning the hard way. He learned the
That
hard
nigga
way.
got money, lots of money, and he still couldn't buy his way into whiteness. Told to his face that
Exactly.
you ain't one of us,
Direct. I mean, they
and
so
kept
direct.
going with the podcast after she said that shit. He didn't try to kick her off there. He didn't try to correct her. He didn't say shit. And that's somebody who has money, who donated to
Right.
campaigns.
Right.
Told to his face by a fucking broadcaster with absolutely no power, telling him that you ain't one of us. An actual Nick Fuentes said that he's going to go to Ohio to make sure that
Uh
he don't
huh.
get fucking elected.
And he gonna do it. And he gonna do it. I can tell you right
Oh, of
now,
course he is.
Vivek is done. And they got some white man they done raised up, and the white man is ridiculing. He's done. He is fucking done. And this is gonna be a lesson that's gonna go down that nobody will ever forget because it's not a black white issue. Now we
And it never
understand that
was.
exactly whiteness consumes all. If you ain't white, you ain't white. You don't get that privilege. You can't buy into it. You can't fame your way into it. You can't kiss ass into it. It's just you're not white. Period. And they're telling him
The
in every
Herman
way,
Cain era, the Larry Elder era is fucking
right,
over. They don't need those blacks. They don't need those Latinos anymore. They don't need that shit. You know what they want now? White representation.
white
Period.
male, white male, white
White
male
male representation.
representation. Yes. So we're
The
watching a
women know to
white
stay
male
out the way
movement.
too.
Right. Exactly. This is about white men reclaiming their power on their way out. They're on their way out the door, and they know it. That's why
They
there's
will
all this
let you be in
paranoia.
law enforcement. They will allow you to be a cop. They allow you to abuse shit. But make no mistake, they can all of a sudden not protect your ass in a heartbeat. Just like that black dude who was doing that January 6th shit. They
Hmm.
left that motherfucker in prison. They didn't even pardon this motherfucker, and everybody else got pardoned. This black ass still got this shit permanently on this fucking record. All right,
Wow.
okay.
And you know what? They did the same thing when that black dude went on that boat. He the only Negro going. But
Yeah,
somebody he going to Israel. They took him away, separated him, treated him like a slave, tied him down, beat his ass. They did all kind of stuff. They shipped him back later after they got done wearing his ass out. They treated him
yeah.
totally different than the other people, and it went down just like that. And do you think the media just talked about that and the discrimination and the mistreatment? And why did y'all single him out? It didn't matter. It doesn't matter.
People
But
have
you
no
know,
idea how Africans are treated in so-called Israel. They have no look. I was part of a security detail for a politician in Israel when I was in the military. I seen that
mhm,
shit firsthand. How they treated randos, black motherfuckers in that society. That shit
wow,
haven't changed.
wow. But yeah,
It haven't changed at all.
I did talk to BGS about that. I was challenging him. I told him, I said, dude, you full of chaos. And the thing is, I'm not angry, I'm not angry with him or whatever, but I just keep staring at this crazy shit because it's like some kind of alternative world. And I keep going deeper, deeper into it, trying to understand what in the hell created this, what kind of people are attracted to this, what kind of cult is this, because this is all consuming. Like you have to take all or none of it. And so I'm not angry, but I'm curious. What the fuck is this? And I told him, I said, you have to understand, in my mind, I see you as somebody who's trying to play God because you speak on
Yeah,
things you cannot know. What else are you doing?
but 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 here's the thing. He can only play God among ignorant niggas. That's where his power source is at. Ignorant niggas. That he can't move past that. And the thing is, he has a lot of hatred for the people that he ministers towards. He hates that he has to be around these fucking baboon class earthworm niggas. Like he
Not
hates that shit.
baboon.
He can't go nowhere. He can't go nowhere. The only thing he
He
can do is shit all over the place and wait till the mushrooms come out of the shit and like, look, another one. Yeah, he can't deal with intelligent men. He doesn't have a sidekick. He lives in California. He connects himself with other, educated ignigs on the same shit. Ineffective men is his power source. He can't go anywhere else. He try to attach himself to everybody else's success, like Pearly Things or fucking, you know, any other PhD. Like, dude, these people don't fuck with you like that. People see what BGS is on. People
I
see
told
that shit.
BGS, I said, you got to have your name on something. You can't claim it. You just can't do it. If you don't have a footprint, if you can't show and prove where you doing this, you doing that, you don't have institutions, you don't have no think tank, you don't have a nonprofit. You just can't keep doing this. This is
But
delusion.
his
This is
name is on
delusion.
something, though, May. His name
What?
is on something. Kevin
On what?
Samuels and the Black Manosphere. That's what his name's on. Until people understand what the Black Manosphere is, because most of these people are just too fucking dumb to do research, like just like AB Media. That's why they heavily leverage popularity, because it allows them to not be serious while pretending like they give a fuck at the same time.
Right, right.
It's just a notion of just stupidity, and
I
you
saw
can't help
exactly
it.
what you said. I saw exactly what you said last night. I saw exactly that. You get on social media trying to act like you're serious and you care about something, but you don't have a damn clue because you just operating in ignorance. I saw exactly that last night. I couldn't have said it better. Exactly. And
What they're doing
want
is
people to take you
they're
serious.
presenting a
I want
narrative. They're
right.
they're, pretend, they're presenting a narrative that is untrue among people that don't want to do research. They don't want to do research because if they
Hmm.
do research, then they have to change. But all these people were pre-broken before they came here. They came here because they knew they found a family full of individuals that was never going to change. They was never going to get challenged. They're not even required to read. The only thing they're required to do is get up, get off their uninformed fucking ignorance, and pass the fucking dumb nigga blunt to somebody else and let them smoke on it for a little while. That's all it is.
So nigga blunt. Yeah, I mean, I'm like, where do they do this? Where do a whole bunch of black men show up and be like, Master, Sir, God, tell me how to predict the future. I'm
They are
like,
in
what is
their
this?
basement, like Dr. Thunder is fucking soundproof. His wife can't hear him talk about black women and none of that shit.
Oh
And the
wow.
moment it's over, they get shit thrown at them, and them honeydew projects fucking go hit their ass full force.
You're right. And that's the
they,
thing. So
they get mad as shit, go back in the
look,
basement, pretending like they're
talk
working on
shit.
some shit when they just online complaining about the woman that they can't separate themselves away from.
And see, that's the thing. I got two theories, and I'm between the two of them. Either BGS is a horribly lonely, angry, bitter somebody, or he's actually living his best life. I'm not saying best like that, but maybe
This
he's
is
got
his
women
best
friends.
life.
No, no, I'm
Listen,
talking about women friends and stuff like that, and he keeps that secret. And because he got children and he has grandchildren, but he tell these Negroes you don't need none of that. It's the same thing that guy. What's that white guy? He told them young men just cut your dick and don't have kids, don't do this, don't do that. Just and it's like while you sit here married, while you sit here, and I personally think that whatever BGS's outcome is in his life, whether he's got a woman or ladies or whatever, he will never ever family life. He will never share that online because that doesn't benefit him. If he actually
he doesn't
does
even
have
talk about his
fulfillment.
father or grandfather because he's the only one. It's just like Tia Son Johnson or Dr. Thunder don't talk about their father or grandfather. Because I can guarantee you, this whole complaining about women shit is a one
Hmm.
time thing with a one time expiration date. They don't give a fuck and they don't care, which is fine. But at the end of the day, they know they're doing something that is crazy,
Very
that is
crazy.
not working. And the thing is, they can't afford to have productive men win. Like as much as they want other people, They're the threat that they're trying to pretend everybody else is.
Right.
What they're doing is running ahead and trying to disconnect people from change and have them living in their fucking apathy for their own private benefit. And it ain't money. Most of it is just attention. They cannot live in an informed world and populace because the whole point was never to be working class. They want these dudes firmly stuck in the complaint sphere and never getting their shit together.
And they got lots of complaints now. Lots.
Look, they got complaints, but they can be easily resolved by just getting your shit together. Listen. They find these cock softeners to fucking go fucking complain about. You know, goddamn well, this woman has $100,000 a year problem, but these are the women that they specifically go look for to complain about. It's fucking crazy. Uh,
But like I said though, but MOT, all the oppression that you claim, chase down where the so-called source is of all your troubles. It ain't the black woman. She don't got none of these powers over your life, your destiny. She's not keeping you from anything. I asked BG the other day, I said, well, if a PhD matters so much and you gotta, gather all these PhDs, you're taking credit for that, like you got their PhD for them or you wrote their dissertation. Why don't you have one? Why don't you have one?
He's been
I
here
don't need
13
one.
years, as long as I've been
Yeah.
here.
He said
He
he
could
don't
have
need
been
one.
had a PhD in at least 6 to 8 years. He could have had one.
So how's a black woman responsible for that? That's my question. You want to be an educated black man so that you can reign above others and talk down to them and call them pedestrians. That's what you really want.
I know.
But you don't have a PhD. You don't have a PhD. So how is that a black woman's fault? You don't have a lot of things that you might
Pedestrians.
want. How?
Pedestrians is another word for dumb niggas, and he don't realize. Ask me anything, quote unquote, for the pedestrians. Yes, it's because people too stupid to fucking read, and you have to understand that he can only attract a certain type of broken person. No rational human being who has a father in their fucking life or competent male leadership is attracted to that type of shit. Like
Online coding,
dudes
right?
don't need to be apathy mind like that. It's something sick and there's something wrong with these people. But like it was at will, they have to go into it. They have to at will separate themselves from it. Like right now, I don't try to go over there and try to change no dumb nigga's mind. I'm glad you're over there. I know your life ain't going nowhere. I know you won't be able to get your shit together, so that way you won't be able to afford a woman. So therefore, you won't be able to create no more ignorant kids. This is great. This is awesome. So what he's doing is he's taking all these people off the field and not providing them
He's yeah,
solutions.
yeah. He's doing the Lord's work. That's why I made peace with it.
Yes.
I used to be angry about it,
Yeah.
but I said, you know what? He's doing the Lord's work because he's keeping these ignorant, crazy dudes from even being possible that they could even last 5 minutes. Like I told him, I said Edward Anderson would have 5 minutes at a table with a woman. And that broad, if she got any sense, she gonna be like, this motherfucker crazy. Let me go now. I don't even want to eat this burger or whatever the hell it is. She gonna
Listen,
be out of
listen,
there. She gonna be out of there.
listen. She ain't even gonna make it past the cheddar biscuits with these niggas. Gone. Gone. Fucking
Not
gone.
the
Shit. She gonna be like, you know what? I'm going to the bathroom. I'll be back. And she's picking up that fucking purse. Yeah, she gone, bro. She
That's
gone.
exactly. I swear to God, that's exactly what I would do.
She
I
walking
swear
right
for
into that
God.
fucking kitchen. How the fuck do I get out of this building? And make sure that nigga's still sitting at that goddamn table.
Watch him. Don't let him move.
Yeah. Don't let him
Till him
move.
past the
I
two
need to go.
blocks. Right. Hell yeah. I swear for God, if I had a blind date or something and he showed up, the way he talking and look, oh hell no. Total dysfunction. Oh no. And
Like I
that's what I'm
said,
saying.
the niggas ain't even making it past the cornbread or the cheddar biscuits or the motherfucking
Mm-mm.
crackers that they're not even making it to the fucking ordering the fucking food on the menu. These dudes are primed to run women the fuck off and then come back online claiming that bitches don't know how to act. Right
Right.
after they just ran off a perfectly reasonable fucking woman.
Exactly. It's everybody. It's Jermaine's fault. All that kind of shit. No, it is your fault, brother. The way that you behave
DGS
and
is
and the
keeping these
lag.
niggas dick in dry dock. They don't even know that he's trying to make them a sexless it more just like him. He's trying to create more of him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the jury's out on that, but I wonder the irony. It would be such an irony to find out if one could that he wasn't even a monk at all, and he's
No,
selling that
he
shit
he
to
is a
them.
monk. He
I
is
don't know if I
a
believe
fucking
it. I don't know if I
chipmunk. No,
believe
no,
it.
no, no. Not a MGTOW monk, but a chipmunk. That's what he is. Big ass jaws, male apathy in both of his fucking jaws, full of that shit. Yeah, he just eating at the trough of black male apathy. That's what he does. He spreads apathy and makes it look like progress. His whole point is to make these dudes socially awkward to the point to where they'll never get a bitch. That's the point. The point of the black
Right.
manosphere, the point of the red pill at this point is to make you socially awkward to the point to where you're going to need to be constantly alleviated in reality from other grifters. And guess what? They have a 24-hour dumb nigga network of ignorant niggas that just jump on panels, don't know shit. Easily can be solved. The only thing you got to do is separate from these ignics and get some real motherfucking actual experience in society. The black
Yeah.
manosphere is less than 3,000 people at this point. Less than 3,000.
Damn.
And you have to
Damn.
understand that they've turned it into a 3,000 point because all the ignigs are going from Art New Style to BGS to accountable commentary. Dude, there ain't that many people left. And at this
Yeah.
point, it is totally predatory, and the actual message have been vulcanized to looking for weak men. And the money that they would be spending on women because they can't attract them, and even if they
Ah.
do, they run them the fuck off. Yeah, it's now super chat money for dumb niggas online. So
Complain money.
now,
Complain. Complain
yeah,
out loud
yeah,
money. Hmm.
yeah,
This,
and it's like, here you go. It's kind of like a digital strip club where, like,
oh no.
niggas super chat, you know, to come over here, B just goes over there with his pole dance to this dumb nigga, pole
Not the
dancing
lap
and
dance.
fucking, like,
Not the
you
lap
know,
dance.
rubbing his balls on his fucking face, like, here you go, dumb nigga, octane, don't you like that shit, dumb nigga? Ask me anything, you fucking ignorant baboon bastard. Go ahead. You know you don't fucking read. Yeah, that's what this shit is, man.
Oh God. Let me see. I'm
BGS is a
so sorry.
digital fucking twerker, man. That's what the fuck he is. A digital twerker looking looking for ignigs to motherfucking dance on, man. That's all it is.
And
This shit's crazy.
the sad thing is, he got potential if he was actually trying to do something positive. He could, but he refuses.
I
I
have
told him the
so
other day,
many live streams
I
of
said, I
BGS
give
making
up on
sense.
you.
Like,
You say what now?
man, I have so many live streams of BGS making sense and being ultimately fucking as mad as I was at these niggas for not getting it, ever since the
Hmm.
Kevin Samuels shit, he totally flipped the fucking script. He didn't give a fuck. He just here to make money off ignorant niggas. That's what happened.
Right.
Kevin
While
Samuels
hating them.
happened.
While hating them. He hates their ass.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you can't tell me that it's healthy that an individual to come online to do the same shit every day.
It's
The
not.
same dumb nigga ask me
It's not.
anything. The same it more daily. He goes and finds other sexless men from other cultures to complain about. So he's concerned trolling other sexless fucking men and trying to make it look like it's the black man's fucking issue. And it's like,
Right.
what on fucking earth is
Right.
this shit?
And I told him, I said, these dudes, the way you got them lined up with all this negativity and shit, I said, they gonna fuck around and jump off a roof. That's what's gonna happen. Because ain't
Because
nothing
here's the
good.
thing.
It's just all chaos. Huh?
Here's the other thing. They rather die than admit that they were wrong. And most people will die admitting, not admitting that they let their lack of understanding of how basic shit work turn them into a fucking monster because they didn't want to read and they didn't want to do the fucking work.
That reading is big. I don't think people know how big that reading is. Seriously.
It's really reading
That
and
theme keeps
comprehension.
coming up constantly. That theme of reading keeps coming up constantly everywhere. Even crazy ass Obsidian was speaking on this reading thing, you know?
Obsidian also knows that these ignigs don't fucking read, and he's just here, and he even said it on my live stream that I played several times, and he's here to make a whole bunch of money off of black women, and he doesn't care.
Right. I know he don't care. He's honest
Yeah,
about his bullshit.
but here's the thing: what other options do Obsidian got though? BGS has way more options than Obsidian got. Now, I don't criticize Obsidian because he told you how full of shit he was on multiple fucking occasions. So if you over there, you know why you over there. I mean,
Exactly.
he was allowed to come back to YouTube, and he was still on the troll and black woman shit. Allowed to come back, still on it.
But let
So
me
the
ask
only
you
thing
this,
he can do
MOT. Why
is just
do
build other
people
women's
give black
platform.
women MOT? Why do these dudes give black women so much attention, care, concern? What is the secret sauce to it? I'm just a black woman. I don't see nothing special here. I'm just a person. Where is the magic? What is going on with these men that they're obsessed? Everything begins and ends with the black woman. Is that not gynocracy? Tell me what you think.
Well, you have to understand that they love and they hate the same thing at the same time.
Mm,
I can tell you right now, and I tell every woman to do this. The only thing you have to do is play the sound of you unzipping your fucking shirt, and them niggas will drop all that shit in a heartbeat.
it's an act.
Yeah, the thing is, the position that they adopted and being angry with women repels the actual women that they actually want to be with.
Right.
So the only attention that they can get from women is in antagonizing relationships with the
Right.
very women that you want to be with.
Mm-hmm.
So
I can
how do
see
you
it.
get with something that you love when you have to pretend that you hate what you love, what you actually want to be with, and they can't qualify for actual other women of substance and character. They
Mm-hmm.
can't do that because here's the secret: the women would be as bad as they say if they accepted them in their current form. The only thing is, the woman is not accepting them in their current form, so the system's working.
Right. I can see that
Yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah. So the Black American vaginal distribution system is working. Niggas without their shit together cannot understand why they can't get a bitch. It's working. It's finally working. They just can't go out here, impregnate a woman, and get the fuck on with their life. They can't do that anymore. So now they have
Yeah.
all this useless, dumb nigga sperm just flying the fuck around, and don't nobody fucking want it.
And you know what? The crazy thing is the way that women are nowadays. For good or bad, women will share a better man. You know what I mean? They will.
Yes,
Women
they will.
will.
Yes, they
They will
will.
share a bit. They're like, you can have him on Monday, and I got him on Wednesday. That's fine, cause I'd rather
And here's the
this.
thing: they bought into the lie that women are ready to share dumb niggas. So they spent all of their, you know, their actual experience in the dumb nigga column where nobody needs dumb niggas anymore. People need people with resources and people who know how to do shit. And they was like,
Right.
no, no, no. I invested in being a dumb nigga, therefore you have to accept me as a dumb nigga. And they be like, no, the dumb nigga
No.
era is quite over and you have to be this now. And they was like, my inventory of dumb nigga DNA is wasted. What have I been doing with my life?
And they can't change it. They can't fucking
No, they
change it
can't
either.
change it. They can't just go around and pretend like they read books all of a sudden. No, no, these niggas look at books like kryptonite. They get weak. They fall to their fucking knees. Be like, information. Oh my god, that could change my life. I don't want to do that. I gotta be better than niggas. I can't do that. I am a nigga. I can't just be better. And it's like this is what's happening to these fucking ignorant fucking clowns. And to
Yeah.
them, the only thing they have left is dragging other people off the cliff with them. That's the only thing they have left. Throwing
It's
car
crazy.
batteries in the ocean, tipping over fucking garbage cans and making more work for everybody else because they don't want to do anything of substance.
Yeah. And the thing is,
Women, you're doing an amazing job of vaginal keep away. Just do it a little bit longer. I mean, shit, we got about 25 more years. So these niggas will be nutting dust and they can't get nobody fucking pregnant. Come on, ladies. You're almost there. You're almost crossed the fucking finish line. You're almost there.
yeah, women are not most women with good sense. They not dealing with the dumb shit. They just
Oh, of
not.
course not. Of course not.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of women are that way, and I think the men who got their shit together, they're benefiting from it. That
And
separation, they're benefiting from it.
here's the thing. Men who got their shit together, they're not in the manosphere. I mean, I'm here
Right,
because
of
I'm trying
course.
to turn dudes into, but now I see now that we're outnumbered 100,000 to 1 for dudes who don't want to get their shit together and they thinking complaining is masculinity now.
This
Not
dude
getting your
in the
shit together and trying to scapegoat somebody else is masculinity now.
Right. This dude talking about right at 60, I moved back home for 2 years and had no problem getting 304s. Wow, wow, wow. That's a boast, huh? He also is the same person that asked you, um, he also is the same person that asked you to define what getting your shit together. Well, I'll tell you this, beef and
No, no,
Brock.
no,
I
no,
gotta
no,
because
no,
I
no, 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 no. Like when somebody started talking like that, I'm like, dude, you're in the perfect position not to be fucking helped. Because I'm perfectly content at watching these niggas suffer and starve and die. Just don't have kids. And the women are doing their part by just not fucking these
starving guy.
dudes. Yeah, yeah. I'm
But
perfectly content.
beef and right. Beef and Brock, if you have any curiosity of what he's talking about when he says get your shit together, MOT has a whole channel where he talks about the downfall of people who keep on going down the same cycle and getting the same result. He talks about that. So that's there. You can go look at Man of Tomorrow.
There
And he
ain't
got
no
plenty of streams.
person, there ain't no person who's in this space. When a person says, "What does get your shit together mean?" I'm like, bingo. This is a nigga that cannot be helped and cannot be saved. It doesn't matter, dude. If that's the first time you ever heard that, dude, my content is not gonna help you. It ain't gonna help you at all. Because here's the thing: we not slowing the fucking train down for one lost nigga. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that shit for 1,000 lost niggas. We gonna go cross the fucking planet. Shit, shit, nigga. We'll drive this motherfucker to the goddamn Kuiper Belt before we go back. Before motherfuckers on some day one. What do I need to get my shit together? Shit, nope. Need to drop all that bullshit and run up to where the fuck period.
Yeah,
Because to a lot of people,
I found all this shit very
impregnating
strange.
the wrong type of woman is no, it's not strange. It's particular. This is their outlook on life. This is what they want. While they
It's like
pretending to
sentencing.
be a
It's like
friend to all
sentencing.
black men.
But it's like sentencing yourself to just like to depression and failure. I just can't imagine that
Yes.
somebody be like, I'm signing up for failure every day. That's what they're doing now.
Listen, these people can't even manage a singular internet connection, but they want to manage millions of dollars of other people's fucking resources. And you can't manage an internet connection? You can't seem to stay the fuck away from obviously unaccomplished men online. Because they kept trying to make it look like it was the women that had the problem being attracted to stupid fucking men.
Right.
No, men are attracted to dumb men online.
Oh, your
And look,
voice went out.
at this point, it's a character extraction tool. If you don't have character, you will end up in these places. And guess what? It's a bubble. It's a bubble that allows you to be a part of the conversation without you changing shit. And the moment that you start talking about some getting your shit together shit, they ostracize you from the group. And then you got two
Oh yeah.
choices. It's either stop talking about progress and lean into the actual apathy piece, like they are. There ain't nothing wrong with these men. There ain't nothing wrong with these men at all. They are surrounded by people in society that they can ask for help. They came here for cover. They came here for
Hmm.
excuses and reasons not to try. That's what they're here for. They know damn well that they ain't going to no master teacher in their fucking community, a sexless man who haven't been with a bitch in forever. They can find these dumb niggas in real life. But the thing about being around these dumb niggas in real life, you got some social consequences for being around dumb niggas in real life. You can tune into dumb niggas online and there ain't no social consequence for that. You can make up a name, you could just be in the crowd, nobody knows your name, they can't see your fucking face, and you could just be an ignig there. But in society, if you're hanging around the wrong crowd of people, they just wouldn't fuck with you. Because there's a lot of undercover dumbass niggas in the fucking manosphere too. Dudes who got their shit together, but they don't have any identity with the actual men of the group that they should be with. Their identity is with the dumb motherfuckers who ain't figure shit out.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But
Oh
look,
yeah.
MOT, I appreciate you coming up. I got a 1 o'clock a call. I'm running late.
All right.
I'm gonna do another part of this, and because I wanted to go through some of this shit about AB and how he behaves and some of that stuff. Hold on one second. Buzz said, I mean, man of tomorrow, we talking about AB and master teacher who complains about women on a 10-hour panel instead of going outside. Right, right, right. That's how they do. But I appreciate you so much, MOT. And man,
All right,
you
no
gave me
problem.
the laugh of my day. Appreciate you.
All right,
Ashe.
you have a nice one.
All right. You too. Bye. Y'all, he got me cracking up. Somebody they don't even get past the cheese biscuits, the butter cheese biscuit. Y'all, and that's what I gotta say. I am not angry with BGS. I told y'all 1,000 times I got this fetish with understanding mind control. It's an interest of mine. I've always had what you call it, dystopian societies, cults and stuff like that. It's a thing of mine. I studied North Korea and I studied other different type of, I've actually traveled to communes. I don't really want to say because I don't want y'all to think I'm weird, but like there's one in North Carolina. I've traveled to several communes. I traveled to one in Tennessee. Yeah, I don't want to join. I just want to understand the dynamics. How do people come together? What is the glue to people, right? And I study intentional communities. And so I just found this whole cult absolutely interesting, and so that's why I go down the rabbit hole. And my in my ego, I said, you know what? This guy has potential. He could actually help somebody. He could actually heal somebody. But I have been honest with BGS. I think that shit he's doing is chaos. It's absolute chaos. I see all of it. I see it. And I call it like it is. And I think that's why he engages me. Because he thinks, yeah, she's on to me. And I'm not saying I don't want to engage with him, but I think that's his motivation to engage with me. How far in the rabbit hole does she go? And does she see my shit when she goes down there? Yeah, I do. I see it. And he likes to talk about it. And it's interesting to talk to him about it. But make no mistake, I have a deep interest in psychology. So that's part of it. What makes people tick? What makes them attracted to shit? Why are people attracted to cults? You know, why do they buy into certain types of brainwashing, even when it defies logic? You have to have reasons and motives for why you are attracted to certain things. But anyway, I better go. But I'm not done with you, AB. I'm gonna roast your ass. Just wait. Because that shit, I don't like people silencing me. I don't like people cutting me off. I don't like that shit at all. Being blocked, and I don't like it. And I'm a vengeful bitch. So I will be back. I gotta go take care of this meeting, but I will be back. Okay. What did I do now? Oh, she's talking to Bronze. I appreciate everybody who came to the stream. Y'all have a great day. Ashe.